Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Aliah Maisara. First of all, I am going to say I'm so sorry if there is some noises in my video. Okay, so let's continue. So today I am going to present problem-based task present. So CLO3 demonstrate professional ethic in managing vulnerabilities, attacks, and defense mechanism in common network. Okay, this is section A. So the objective is show the result of capture log files, interpret result or output of AAA, user access logging, and then part 3 discuss and share opinion about the net flow information. So required resources are packet tracer file from lab 5.2, logging from multiple sources, and also problem-based task question and its related assessment task by the student. So part 1, show the result of the capture log files based on output student. Get from assessment problem based task, so output from network devices. So this is the 5.2 logging from multiple sources. Okay, so I am going to do, so over here I'm going to R1 CLI I enable, and then I am going to type in debug digrp packets. Okay, so I'm going to syslog server, going to services, and then syslog and on. So over here, there will be time the packaging is sending and also receive. There is host name. So that's all. This is the output of this is the output from the network devices. So the question over here is what is some of the information that is included in the syslog messages that are being displayed by the syslog server. So there's time, host name, and also the messages. So okay, so I'll be going to part 2, interpret interpret result output of AAA, user access logging. So output from AAA accounting record log. So but first I am going to turn off the service over here. Okay, so I will close the R1. Okay, part 2, AA accounting. So going to part 2, R2 shall I. The username is analyst and the password is cyberops. Okay, so over here, we are going to go to syslog server with the R2. Just click syslog server and then go to desktop and then AA accounting. So over here, we already open up, so analyst and also password. So username analyst, caller ID, flag is start. Okay. Their IP 192.168.12.2. So after that, we are going to click R2, enter. Oh, I'm so sorry. I think I made a made a mistake. Okay, but never mind. So I'm so sorry because of my mistake. But over here, I already put logout. So after putting the command logout, so this message will be come out from the AA accounting record. So over here is username underscore caller ID, flat is stop. So from the same IP address. Okay, we are now going to part 3. So part 3 is discuss and share an opinion about the net flow information based on responsibility for IT administrators, based on ethnic for IT administrators, and also based on integrity for IT administrators. So I am going to close this. I'm going to PC 2.1 and then going to desktop and also command prompt. So over here, I am going to ping FTP server. So over here, I'm going to ping 209.165.200 and 194. So I'm going to try to ping. So we got the reply. So I am going to open up the syslog server. So I am going to NetFlow collector. NetFlow collector is over here. Okay, so over here, I will try to ping once more. You got all of the reply, and then you can see the NetFlow moving, moving a little bit in the NetFlow traffic. So that's all from section A. So right now I'll be going to section B. So I am going to open up the 5.3. Meanwhile, so end of the section A, so I'm going to section B. So section B objective is show the result of FTP traffic and then interpret result output of the FTP traffic, and also discuss and share opinion about syslog messages. And then required resources packet tracer file from lab 5.3 logging network activity, and also problem-based task question and its related assessment task by student. And then part 1 show the result of FTP traffic, output of creating an FTP traffic. So this is the lab. Okay. So for part 1, I am going to PCB. I'm going to desktop and also command prompt. And then I am going to enter FTP, public IP address, FTP over here, 209.165.200.227. Enter, trying to connect. So the username will be Cisco. The password will be Cisco. Okay. So FTP. So over here, FTP. I'll be putting put client info dot txt. So the client info already transfer complete. So I am going to FTP dir. So as you can see over here, number 18, client info.txt 662. Why this is 662? Because over here, transfer complete 662 bytes. 662 bytes copied in 0.244 second. So there is a 2,713 bytes per second. Okay, so I am going to part 2 right now. Already done with part 1. So part 2 is interpret result output of FTP traffic, output sniffing from FTP traffic. So part 2, I am going, oh sorry, I have almost forgot. Wait, so yeah. So after you enter the command quit, so service closing control connection. Okay. So part 2, I'm going to sniff for 1 and then go to GUI and so over here there is FTP. There's a lot of package. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There is 10 FTP packet. So there is this packet, there is conclude with Ethernet, IP, TCP. There is also FTP command. So you can check all of it over here. So the FTP command over here, there's user argument Cisco. There is this FTP command for the packet 2 is pass, and the FTP argument is Cisco. Packet 3, there is the FTP command is type, FTP argument is binary, and then over here, the FTP command is PASV, and also the argument is none. FTP packet number 5, the command will be STOR, and also FTP argument is client info. So there's different type of FTP command from each packet. It's different. So now I am going to PCB, going to command prompt, already been in command prompt. So okay, I am going to router 2. So we are going to using telnet and then router 2. So router 2 is 209.165.200.226. Okay, already open. So the username is admin. Enter. The password is Cisco. Router 2. Entering debug IP ICMP. Enter. Okay. ICMP packet debugging is on, so I'm going to log out. So connection already been closed. So after that, I'm going to ping to 209.161.200.226. So we got the reply, all of them, all of the reply. So I am going to syslog server. So as you can see, the ICMP already been sent. There is 4 because we received 4, so there is 4. So I think that's all from me. I think that's all from me. So thank you. Assalamualaikum. Have a nice day.